But I'm in a bit of a dilemma. And the dilemma is that now this ramp's about 7 inches off the ground. Now if I was going from level ground to this bike lift, not a major issue, but I have a ramp plate that goes on the back of the ramp, and then but my garage floor, my garage is a lot higher than my drive, so it drops down, so to push it up is hard work, so you have to power it on. So it's a bit awkward. Now what I was thinking was, if I can lower that to the floor, cut a hole out, make a new slab and everything inside, reinforce it and everything. There's some mods that need doing to this and the release thing, and there's a bar that goes in there that has to be modified. I've already worked that out. So if I can get that flush to the floor, that means the ramp level from outside to the bike ramp is virtually, literally about 3 inches max, instead of being like 7 inches plus another couple. So it's like coming from outside onto the ramp and everything. It's like coming up 9 inches. So if not more. So yeah, I'm toying with that. If I do go down that line, I've never done one before. So if I do go down that line, I'll have to do a bit more research before I do it. I know concrete mixes and that, so I don't have issues what the slab mix would be. But yeah, and it's going to be fucking messy. Because you know what it's like when you start cutting into concrete. Dust everywhere, so everything would have to be, get a load of dust sheets and cover everything up. And then do it. But in that way I can move this more central to the garage door, and then obviously the other thing I've got to consider is the arc as well, because when the ramp comes up, the arc, the ramp goes like that, so it'll start from there and then it'll move up like that. So when it lifts up, it arcs over. So I've got to make sure I've got enough room at the back. So this may need to be moved further forward, more into the central position, and then dropped into and marked out that way, and then dropped into the floor. So I've got all my measurements. It's just doing it, but the thought of doing it is just like, I could do with someone who's really shit hot on that stuff, and they could just cut it out, do me a new base slab, backfill all the cement, concrete and everything, and then we can drop the lift into there, and I can do the mods and everything that I need to do before we drop it in. Yeah, I'd love it if someone would do that for me, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to be the case. I'm going to have to do it myself. My mate might come down and give us an help digging shit out of the hole, because I think there's 5 inches of slab on here. This is a 3-inch slab that was put on top of a 2-inch slab, I think, from the old garage. So they've slabbed over the old garage slab. So in total concrete, there's about 5 inches. So I still need to go down a good another 4 inches into soil, and then obviously we'll dig that out and put maybe some hardcore down there, down, and then set it all up ready to drop the 2-inch slab in, and then backfill the concrete with a frame, put frame in the size that I want, and then backfill it. Anyway, that's fairy tale dreams at the moment. Anyway, yes, so again, loads of plans, just ain't got the freaking time to do it. Yeah, if someone would do that for me for now, that'd be brilliant. And if they got a motorbike, I'd service the motorbike for now. All right, that's part of the payback, if you're interested. Anyway, I have a really good idea on how it's to be done. So I think it's just a case of getting the gear, covering everything up, getting the concrete cutter out, marking it all out, cutting my hole out, digging it down, putting my slab in, reinforced slab in, backfill with the frame. So it's all nice, the cement is all nice and neat and square and everything. And then while I'm waiting for that, I can modify my pump and my lowering valve and my safety bar, and then we can drop it in when it's all set. And then that way, and also with it being flush on the floor, it actually gives you more room to walk around because it's almost floor level. It'll only be a little bit above floor level. I might have to revise drill the holes for the strap-ins, but let's get it in the hole first. It'll be easier. I can do that afterwards. Anyway, enough waffle from this old fart. Stay safe and let's be careful out there.